Awesome.
First time me and you have been live together in a long time. I know we have before. Let me prop
Yes,
my
sir.
phone. So I'm propping my phone up, not streaming from my computer, which I normally do, because we're playing video games on my computer. Do I want to show the gameplay? No, we are terrible. We are very bad. So
No,
that's
we're not,
why
actually.
we're pretty bad. At least me. Also, my computer is pretty bad, so it wouldn't be able to handle that. So yeah, we're gonna be
Right.
playing me and Richie's game that we can play together on crossplay, which is Fuck Night, is what I call it. We're gonna call it that.
Okay.
Fuck Night.
So let's talk about some Steelers football, man.
Oh man, that Thursday night football was so. Let's go ahead and put the highlights first, just so we can start talking about the good stuff. Let me lower down this volume a little bit.
Right.
All right. Highlights, man. George Pickens can catch literally anything except for a wide open pass.
That's a fact.
Receiver.
Dude's like-
I don't want to hear any more bitching from any of our receivers. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Let's go highlights first. George Pickens made the catch of the year. No doubt in my mind that's going to be the best catch of the season. We're going to get a Rocky.
True.
Okay. He made the best catch of the year. I don't know why he made that catch, but didn't make it in the end zone. And it was a better, and it was more of a better throw in my opinion. But another highlight Mitchell Trubisky played. He missed some throws, but he played overall not. He played his best game, in my opinion. He made throws down the field and he completed them. He also missed quite a few throws that he shouldn't have missed. And I think that if he were to continue to improve, we could start winning some games. But, overall, that's about it. Highlights on defense, there were none. We played terrible defense. I see somebody right here. Let me see if I can get him. Now, he went into this building.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. So there's just like the flare gun thing? Hold on. I'm gonna kill him with the flares. I killed him with flares.
Nice.
I think overall the defense just played really, really bad. The worst game I've seen them play in a while. So it was actually kind of funny. I was watching highlights of the 2000 and I forget what year it was. It was against the Browns. It was the 2015 Browns game where Big Ben was injured the week before against Seattle. And then he came in and threw for over 300 yards after Landry Jones got hurt on his first drive. And he played like he played like a stud. And I was watching the defensive highlights, and I was like, wow, that really looks like our defense. Like the defense that we have today. And I got really upset because there was no pressure on fucking Manziel, and we made Manziel look really good.
Right. So we have a comment here that's saying by Dante and Kyler. He said the OL truly did show improvement.
The O-line definitely had their best game I think I've seen them have, and since the Great Exchange is what I call it, where we lost Pouncey, DeCastro, Villanueva, and Ramon Foster over the span of two, and Marcus Gilbert was a little earlier, where we lost literally all of our good offensive linemen in the span of 2 years.
It did show improvement though. Like
They
we actually
definitely
ran the ball better.
Yeah, Najee played his best game of the season. He looked really good. What else, man? The offensive line looked good, man. Jalen Warren, man, he looked like he could play some fucking football, man. What was that play? He probably gained 40 yards on the play that got called back where Chucks jumped on the dude.
Yeah.
He ran, what was that, like 40 yards, man? Shit.
around that, like 40, 50.
It's something.
Wild.
It was an insane game. But if Chucks just didn't, if that was there was no penalty on the play, we may have won that game.
Oh yeah.
Think about it like this:
No.
the penalty brought us back to second and like 20-ish. Oh, there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing good in here. There's a rapid fire SMG if you want it, but I'm sure you don't.
All good, man.
Yeah, it's
So,
a golden
yeah.
one. It's a golden one. I don't know if that's what you
Now, I have heard from fans saying that he did have Butterfingers.
Who? Jalen Warren.
Jalen Warren, yeah.
I mean, I didn't. He hasn't dropped. He hasn't made. The only mistake he's made was when he ran to the outside on that 17-yard gain, longest run of the season, by the way, and he fumbled it. But then Deontay Johnson, we got lucky and he recovered it. That is the only mistake I've seen him make this season.
Right. Now, we have another comment by Dante and Kyler. So he said, I do think Trubisky is walking a bit of a tightrope. I don't like the conservative thinking that media is saying Tomlin won't put Pickett in with the tough schedule ahead. I disagree.
Here's a shield, by the way, to get full shield for you.
Okay.
He also said Tomlin is I'm reading it like this because that's the way the comments are coming in. Tomlin, the same guy who says competition breeds success, but would probably want to put him under center against a tougher team so he doesn't seek comfort. We're facing a new Mike Tomlin, you know. We're playing a no Big Ben Mike Tomlin, and so far he is a different coach.
Right.
So a no Big Ben because he came in. And he came in and won and went to 2 Super Bowls with Bill Cowher's team. And then he had to build his own team and lost the Super Bowl. And honestly, in my opinion, I'm sorry, those were both Bill Cowher's team, in my opinion. There was a lot of the same roster. There was some gains and losses in between. But from Super Bowl 40 to what Super Bowl we lost? 45, 46 we lost?
Yeah, around that.
We lost
Sorry,
against...
my brain at the best.
Yeah, no, I can't remember with the Packers. That was Bill Cowher's team, so Tomlin, in my opinion, really hasn't ever been, like, that guy. I mean, we've never had a losing season. Well, this year will show if it was Tomlin all these years, or was it Ben Roethlisberger? Because, in my opinion, my grandfather and I, every single game we watched, and we watched damn near every game together for years, except for recently, ever since I went to military school, then the military. Whenever Big Ben was in, we always had a chance, no matter what, because we knew if Big Ben had a bad game, a terrible game, which Ben, Steeler fans know, Ben has had some bad games where it is like tough to watch, like where we're like, dude. Like we got to put the backup in this game, but we never did. And some of those games that he played terrible in, he came in and won for us.
We have a comment saying that you need to fix your camera. I guess he's saying to flip your camera like 90 degrees.
Like this?
Yeah, like he wants to like if you can like not have your face on the side. I guess he's saying.
Like
there we go. That's better. Yeah, that's what he likes. That's perfect.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I thought
you were supposed to do it sideways because the people who are watching on computers. Do you have a key by chance?
What?
Do you have a key?
No key.
Oh.
No key. No.
Okay.
Oh well.
That's unfortunate.
But he also said he said that was Bill Cowher's roster, to be fair, and he also said, I mean, I'd probably give him this year, to be honest. I'm not going to expect him since we just moved on from a first ballot Hall of Famer.
You know, I don't give people excuses. I'm not going to give Tomlin an excuse. I'm not going to give Tomlin any excuse because Big Ben, he didn't have a great year the past few years. He wasn't Ben Roethlisberger that we know and love the past few seasons. He was just a mediocre quarterback. Here, do you want this purple bolt?
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you.
He wasn't, but we're also, let's be fair. Oh wow, that gave me a blue one. That let's be fair, it wasn't Big Ben's fault of quarterback play. I mean, yeah, Big Ben missed throws, but I mean, he was 38, 39 last season. You know, a 38, 39-year-old quarterback who, let's be real, not athletic anymore at all, in my opinion. It isn't going to make the plays that you want him to. That's also very true. There were signs, and Tomlin didn't decide to bring a quarterback for whatever reason. That's because Big Ben, he was that guy. He was that guy for years, and
he was.
We got to figure out how to move on from him. But this is the season that Tomlin is going to show how good of a coach he is, and the front office is going to be like, okay, it's been Tomlin all these years without Big Ben, because once again, I did see there's a team right here. Do you see him?
So, I have a question when you're done.
Do you see him?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he sniping from the tower, shooting us from the tower.
Yeah.
Oh, I knocked one.
Good stuff.
Oh. Where's he shooting at me from?
He's shooting on top.
Top of the tower?
Shotgun real quick. Yeah.
Here. You might want to heal up real quick. Alright, I'm coming.
Oh, he got me good. He tried to kill me. Yeah, I'm dead. But, yeah, I was actually going to ask also, put in a little fill in here. What do you think of Matt Canada's play calling?
Hold on. Oh, what the hell?
Sorry, guys, I'm in an intense battle right now in Fortnite. It's kind of hilarious. Oh, good stuff.
Alright, I got it. Oh, killed us.
You know what, that's fine. We can talk Steeler football for a bit. That's alright.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Alright, let's talk a little about football. That was a good round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was.
Let's return to the lobby. Alright, so Matt Canada's play calling. So last game, I wasn't too upset with it in the first half. Second half, it wasn't fun. But it's got to get better, man. I honestly think if we lose to the Jets and it's our offense, got to fire him. It's a must at that point.
No, Dante just had another comment. He said, but I was saying, he knew for probably 3 years that Ben was about done. And he didn't draft anyone or develop anyone besides Rudolph, who honestly I'm not as down on as it seems everyone is. Now, can I put my words into this one?
Go ahead.
I will say this Tomlin has no say in the draft. Okay.
That's not exactly true, but keep going.
Well, I've always been told and knew that the GM is the one who drafts the player.
Yes. So the GM is the one who puts in the card and he has the final say. That is 100% true.
Right.
But it's not like they don't have conversations like, hey, who do we want here? Who do we like? Because Tomlin, you also gotta know this. Tomlin is the one who goes to these pro days. Tomlin is the one who helps analyze. Tomlin is the one who probably said, let's draft Najee Harris. All right.
Okay, true.
And I mean, it's been working out for us. He's definitely been worth the first round pick. But was it Tomlin's decision to pick Kenny Pickett? I truly believe that Najee Harris would have been. I truly believe that Najee Harris was his guy that he wanted, and he went out and got him. But we'll see.
Now I am gonna say this: this new GM, this is gonna be very interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
He's been doing a lot of things that I haven't even honestly noticed that we have a new GM. He's been doing a lot of things that Kevin Colbert has done before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually forgot his name.
Omar Khan.
Omar Khan, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Omar Khan. I heard good things about him in the past. Yes. I've heard he. Hold on. I have my stuff. Give me a second.
He's been with the Steelers organization for a while.
Yeah, I'm just forgot. Okay, yeah. So he actually So yeah, he was football operations with the Saints before,
Okay.
and then for his rest of his career, he was with the Steelers. So he learned with Kevin Colbert. So he has that experience with Kevin Colbert and how he can, learn to draft kind of like him. So I'm kind of excited for that. What I'm really worried about though is if he drafts someone that
Is
could
not
be a big bust, not like players we don't need.
Well, let's go ahead and let's look at Kevin Colbert's history with drafting players. He's drafted Jarvis Jones, Artie Burns, Shamarko Thomas, Devin Bush. She traded up for Devin Bush. We gotta give Omar some break here because Kevin Colbert hasn't been the absolute greatest GM with drafting. Let's also give Kevin some credit. Ben Roethlisberger, Troy Polamalu, who else? About a million other people that we could say. Ryan Shazier, Antonio Brown, Cameron Hayward. Like he has built. He's given Mike Tomlin the tools to succeed for a very long time, but also we can't. I don't want to. I want to give Omar some break, some
don't
relief.
Forget Heath Miller too.
Heath Miller, of course, yeah, man. How could you forget? He has provided the Pittsburgh Steelers with as much talent as any team in NFL history.
It's just nerve wracking because this is a big step for Omar. That's all I gotta say.
Eddie Long said, "Do you think the Steelers will turn it around and on both sides of the ball both sides of the ball around the fifth game?" I think it's really up to the Jets game, man. Like the Jets, are we gonna is the offense going to succeed against a struggling Jets team? Yes, the Jets beat the Browns and the Browns beat us, but honestly, in my opinion, that game was just the Browns giving up and thinking that they could win, which is not really, not really hard to blame them on because they're up 30-17 with a minute and 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
So the schedule, to my understanding, in the top of my head, is Pittsburgh. We play Jets, Bills, Dolphins,
Buccaneers and then Dolphins.
Buccaneers, Dolphins, then the Eagles.
So here's the problem with that. He's saying the fifth game. That's against the Dolphins.
That's against the Bills.
They're on.
The Bills, Buccaneers, then the Dolphins.
Wait, we're on here 1, 2, 3. Oh no, you're right. The Bills. Yeah, that's even tough.
So look at our schedule, man. That's the hardest schedule in the NFL, and you can't lie about that, man.
No, it's ridiculous.
I don't know if you watched any games today. I just looked at the scores for the most part. Our division, the entire division won. So we're in third place. We went from first to third in our division because we lost to the Browns. But the Ravens, man, they beat the shit out of the Patriots in New England. So
how about the Dolphins though?
The Dolphins
beating the Bills.
Holding out against the Buffalo Bills with all of their might, the butt punt,
Oh man.
The Finns, man. They're a fun team to watch, man. I watched the Bills and Dolphins game. I'm not a bandwagon fan or anything, but I have been a supporter of the Bills ever since I've been starting to watch football. Always got I have a Steelers tattoo on my chest. If y'all wanna, call me a fake fan. But ever since I've been a Steelers fan, if you ever want to say the term second team, the Bills have always been my second team, even when they were shit. Because I was huge. I became a Bills supporter when Tyrod Taylor was their quarterback. Because I was just a huge Tyrod Taylor fan. I loved watching him play when he was with Baltimore, Virginia Tech. I've always been a pretty huge Tyrod Taylor guy. So call me a bandwagon you want. I really don't give a shit, but I've always been a Bills guy. When Tyrod Taylor left and they drafted Josh Allen, I'm like, dude has an arm, but I think he's going to be a bust. And Josh Allen proved me the fuck wrong, and they gave Josh Allen weapons, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox, who is one of my favorite tight ends in the league behind Pat Freiermuth. Like, whew.
Yeah. Eddie Longs just said Dolphins just gave the NFL the blueprint on how to beat the Bills. Yes, that is true.
Yeah, they just got to injure all their players.
Yeah. Also, Dante said, random question. Do you like Teddy Bridgewater? Don't you have his jersey?
I do not have a Teddy Bridge. Ooh, no, I don't want to end the stream. No, I don't hate Teddy Bridgewater. I do not have his jersey. The only non-Steeler jerseys I have are a Ryan Tannehill jersey and a Cam Newton jersey because I did hop on the bandwagon that year. I will not lie. I loved watching Cam Newton that year, man. I had to go out and get a cheap jersey. He was so fun to watch, and I love the Cam Newton story, man. I watched every second of the game of his game when he came back to Carolina, because oh man, that was so cool.
Yeah.
I'm back. But yeah, Cam's out of the NFL. I don't think he's gonna come back. I think he's just hanging up personally. I don't think any team's gonna want him. Shit, if Pittsburgh signs him, I'm the first one to buy a Cam Newton Steeler jersey. But overall, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Now here's the thing. We should do like a new segment of like would be called "What Could Have Been." So let's say like, what if Antonio Brown didn't have all those issues and was like he was today?
We had just signed
with Pittsburgh.
The year before. We had just signed him to a 5-year deal. This would be his last year on that contract. He probably would have retired after the season, or he would have requested a trade because of how Big Ben was playing.
True.
I mean, most likely he probably. I mean, if he had no mental issues and he still was his humble self like he was his first 5-6 years in the league, I think he might still be with the team. I think we might still. I think he is still. I think he's going to be. He would be the best receiver of all time, better than Jerry Rice. Hot take. But no doubt in my mind, if he stayed with Ben Roethlisberger and with Kenny Pickett his entire career and retired in 2 to 3 seasons, he would be better than Jerry Rice. And that's a hot take. And that's a hot take and a very biased, saying for a Steeler fan. But you gotta go look at his stats. Look at his highlights. He was consistent every year from his entire career as a 6th round draft pick. He was consistent his entire fucking career. Look at his play. Look at his stats. He made a big play every fucking game for the Steelers. My all-time favorite moment in Steeler history is him reaching across the goal line against the Ravens, week 15 of the NFL season, winning us the division. And oh my!
I went wild, dude. That was awesome.
That was my all-time favorite Steelers game. The second craziest Steelers game I've ever seen in my life. Number 1 was Week 1 against the Bengals this year. No doubt in my mind.
I don't know. I say the wild card game against the Bengals. That one was
the immaculate extension. Dante and Kyler just said the immaculate extension, man. That was man. I'll give you the background to that. My grandfather and I were watching the game. We had spent all Christmas with him at his house, and we stayed behind, watched the game. It was me and my grandfather watching it, and Big Ben, they score a touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk dominates Mike. What the fuck is his name? Number 23 for us, safety.
Mike Hilton?
No, not Mike Hilton.
Oh gosh, what am I thinking? Sorry, I screwed up.
Who was it, man? Shit. Like he was huge, like big hitter. Dante Kyle, man? Shit. Eddie, it was like Mike. Shit, dude. Hold on, we gotta Google it.
I know exactly who
Mike
you're
Mitchell.
talking
Mike
about,
Mitchell.
Mike Mitchell, yes.
Eddie,
Mike
Eddie,
Mitchell.
appreciate you, man. We both had some
Thank you,
major
Eddie.
brain.
Well,
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, we're on brain farts today. It's hilarious.
So Mike Mitchell, he blows up Mike Mitchell, and we have we have like a little bit less than 2 minutes left in the game. But I know the first thing in my mind, I said, Ben Roethlisberger is gonna score. I knew it for a fact. I'm like, Big Ben is going to score a touchdown. I know it. I just know it. And he just goes down the field. That rookie receiver we had that year, who was our 7th round pick, who I thought was going to be the next Antonio Brown. Personally, I was very wrong about that. He made a catch. Jesse James made a few catches. I think AB made a catch down the sideline, and then he just throws that quick in route, and Antonio Brown takes on 1, takes on 2, and extends. And my grandfather said, he extended, and me and him just started jumping up and going crazy. No, it wasn't Sammy Coates that year. It was someone else. It was a 7th round pick. Sammy Coates was our 3rd round pick. But dude, oh my God, we were jumping up. We started jumping in circles. Like it was an insane game.
Ross Cockrell was terrible. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we can't.
Yes,
don't remind me. Don't fucking remind me. You ready up?
Oh man. Oh no, we're gonna continue talking. I want to talk right now.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
It's fine.
Let's do you.
Yeah. Because everyone can hear me here, right?
Yeah, they can. You guys can hear him good, right? Dante, Eddie, you guys can hear him good?
Yeah. Oh, Dante says is calling me out for saying Mike Hilton. I know. I had a brain fart. It's
no, Mike Hilton. No, Eli Rogers was an undrafted free agent.
Yeah, I didn't like Eli Rogers because every time he would grab the ball, he would
guys.
fall down. Like he would void hits.
I mean, he was also a skinny guy. I mean, you couldn't exactly blame him.
Right.
He did make some.
True.
He made some plays for us though. Like he was one of the best. I mean, he was a really good slot receiver for us for that year. The Marcus Wheaton was like he had just retired, and that okay. So one of the the dude who I'm talking about. He played for Houston. You know what? I'm gonna Google it just because I'm crazy here. I gotta remember.
He said, bro, wasn't there a game against the Redskins where he caught the ball in his visor?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
actually,
week 1 of the 2016 season.
That was insane. That was awesome.
That was.
I'm not gonna lie. This guy Eddie is saying it was a dude from Oklahoma, Jones receiver in college.
DeMarcus Ayers from Houston. That's who I'm thinking. That's who I'm talking about.
Ayers.
Yes, I thought he was going to be the next Antonio Brown for some weird reason. I was wrong. I was very wrong.
He was a bust.
Yeah, I wouldn't call a 7th round pick a bust. He was not as good as I expected. I don't want to call him a bust though.
Right.
All right. So, all right, let's get back to the present, man. We can't be talking about the past too long. We'll get too hyped. Let's talk about what we're gonna do. Who we gotta hire to assassinate Matt Canada. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Javon Hargrave was a really good pick. Unfortunately, we didn't get rid of him. We just did not have the money to sign him. The Eagles made him the highest paid defensive tackle in the NFL. We did not have the cap space at the time because we were still paying the triple Bs, or at least 2 of them, Big Ben and Brown. Now we have the highest paid defense in the NFL, and we have no defense to show that for.
You know who else was looking great, and it hurts me so bad that we lost him?
Who?
Bud Dupree.
Man, my mom was just saying that. Like, she's like, damn, can we get Bud back?
I miss Bud Dupree.
Man, but he was the ultimate compliment to TJ, man. I don't really like Canada or Trubisky. I think it's a combo of both of them. Man, it really is. I really don't like them. Um, Tomlin's biggest weakness has been definitely signing offensive coordinators. The best offensive coordinator we've had in the Tomlin era is Bruce Arians. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's unfortunate, man, but it is what it is.
Now, I will say this about Matt Canada, okay? In the preseason, when I was watching, the games and everything, I always felt like he was doing good play calling with Kenny Pickett on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought he was doing good play calling.
Kenny Pickett did good.
I thought he was doing good play calling with Mr. Trubisky on the field. I thought he was doing good play calling when Mason Rudolph was on the field. Where the fuck is that play calling?
I know, and ever since the regular season, he's just been meh. You know what I mean? Like,
no, Mike Tomlin did sign Bruce Arians. Ken Wisenhunt was the offensive coordinator that was with Coach Cowher Power, and then he went on to be a head coach for the Tennessee Titans.
Now, don't get me wrong, I like Cowher, but again, it's really hard to say who would be the better coach of them two because Cowher had great. Are you sure? Because even though everyone hates to say it, but Tomlin did have more winning seasons too than him.
Yes, but you also had Ben Roethlisberger. How many losing seasons did Cowher have with Ben Roethlisberger? 2. And how many seasons did he play with Ben Roethlisberger? 2. You know.
That is true. If Cowher did have Big Ben longer, I do believe he would have been winning more Super Bowls as well. So that's why it's really tough to say. But then again, he did have quarterbacks like Tommy Maddox, who was, not even that good.
Cordell Stewart, who was.
But don't get me wrong, when he was in his slasher days, he was sick. Man, he was awesome. But yeah, overall in that, he got Jerome Bettis, he got freaking Joey Porter, he got. I don't know if he
bring back. This guy said bring back Dick LeBeau as an offensive coordinator. He couldn't be any
worse.
I
miss Dick LeBeau as our defensive coordinator. He was so good, man.
Legendary.
He just
tenured.
Oh yes.
Legendary, man.
But he just fell off when he went to the Titans.
Yeah, but he's also like 80,
Yeah, when you get to that age, Speaking of age, when the heck is Belichick ever gonna, retire?
He's not even the oldest coach. He's not even the oldest coach in the NFL. That's Pete Carroll.
Oh, see, I wish he was. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
I hate Belichick.
Man. Yeah, zone blitz. Yeah, Dick LeBeau was patented zone blitz, man. We don't do that anymore. We barely blitz anymore, and that pisses me off. And when we do blitz, it gets fucking covered like we're rushing 3 guys.
Yeah. Also, speaking of zone, why are we playing zone so much when every team is able to read it so easily? Like, we always leave the middle of the field wide open.
It worked against Cincinnati.
Yeah. Only team I worked against was Cincinnati. That's it. Every other team has been throwing it in the middle and just killing us. We need to play more man. Like, I don't see us playing man as much. We're just playing zone.
Honestly, dude, Pittsburgh has a tendency to do this, and it pisses me off so much. Where we put middle linebackers on slot receivers. Why? It happens
no sense.
Like, I saw Miles Jack, all due respect, on fucking Amari Cooper on a play, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? And let me go ahead. Yeah, we are going on a rabbit hole. You're right. Let's go ahead. Let's go to the negatives of this game. You know who played the worst game of his entire NFL career this last week? Terrell fucking Edmonds, dude. He played terrible.
I don't like him.
I honestly, I thought he was a good, tackling safety. Like, he would give up coverages, but I had never seen him miss a tackle. He had always been a good tackler. He'd always been solid at that, but he missed insane amount of tackles this week, and I just, oh man, it was rough to watch him play.
He's been rough to watch for a while now. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's had his moments, but, like, he gets beat easily. I mean, he lets plays open. Like, don't get me wrong, he can tackle. He can be a good blitzing safety at times, but I don't see anything where he impresses me. You know what I mean? Like,
He's terrible, man.
yeah, I feel like next draft, Pittsburgh, at least in the third or second, we should try and go for like a safety. Definitely first round, we need to get an offensive lineman. We need that so bad.
Yeah, you're right. Gronk abused him in his rookie year in the playoffs. I mean, Gronk abuses literally everyone. You can't be wrong about that. He literally abuses everybody. But I don't think drafting a safety is going to help. I really do think that we got to look for a free agent because we've drafted safeties that had looked good but turned out to be absolutely terrible. Terrell Edmonds being one, Sean Davis being another one, Shamarko Thomas being a third. We cannot find a replacement for Troy Polamalu. It's been how many years since he's retired? It's been 8 years since Troy Polamalu has retired from, or less than that, I think. Since Troy Polamalu has retired, and we cannot find a replacement for him. So, and I mean, the closest thing we've have is a free safety, the opposite type of safety, and that is with Minkah Fitzpatrick. I mean, he's as good as it gets when it comes to safeties, in my opinion. He's the best safety in the NFL right now. The quarterbacks like to throw away from him, and it's tough because Minkah can only cover so much ground being one guy, you know.
Right.
Let me go ahead and give a shout out to his Alabama teammate Levi Wallace for making a huge play in the beginning of the game where he dove and broke up a pass. I don't know if you remember seeing that, but I thought that was pretty cool. Good play by Levi, his first good one with us.
Now, I'm sorry, but I don't think I'll ever see anyone ever replacing Troy.
No.
Because no one will ever be a Troy Polamalu.
No, Troy Polamalu's the best.
Reed.
Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed are the best safeties of all time. I think we should hop in another game.
Okay. He said, Eddie Long said, facts. They keep drafting safeties that lead college football and INTs, but can't catch the ball in the NFL.
It is what it is, man. I mean, Terrell Edmonds, I didn't like. I heard of his brother, Tremaine, and I thought that's who we were going to get. Then Buffalo picked him in the top 15, and he has been a stud for him every single year. Then we draft his brother, Tremaine, who he himself even said did not think he was going to get drafted that day. And I'm sure, let's go ahead. And he was, 2018 NFL draft, correct?
Yes.
Let's go ahead, and we're going to look at all the players we could have drafted, instead of Terrell Edmonds after this game.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll go ahead and I'm sure there are some all-pros in there. And Terrell Edmonds, man, he's just been. We signed him to a 1-year deal, and I definitely think he has been playing up to his contract. He's making like $2 million this season. Which is like really bad for a starting NFL safety, in my opinion.
See, you got the draft wrong. It's actually 2017 draft.
No, we drafted TJ in 2017.
That's what Eddie Long said. So
no, we drafted. I know he wasn't 2017 because he had to be 2018 because Minkah was 2019 technically because of the first round pick give up, and 2017 was TJ, so it had to be 2018. And 2016 was. Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Then what year did Devin? No, wait, I'm tripping, dude. No, 2019 was Devin Bush. 2020 was Minkah Fitzpatrick. Yeah, Eddie says I'm right. I'm tripping, dude. You there?
Yes, sir. Give me one moment. I'm just gonna
You
have a guy
guys
on
heard
me.
him call me sir?
try and-
Does he not know I work for a
Oh,
living?
sorry.
No, you're good. I'm kidding. I don't really care. I really don't care that you call me sir. But don't, because that's weird. Oh, what the hell?
Oh,
Did you get
I'm
killed?
down. Yeah.
Alright, hold on, let me, okay, well, let me go ahead and...
So, our next opponent.
I just did some dumb shit. Did you see that?
Yeah. Our next opponent is gonna be the Jets.
How do you feel about that game?
I feel like I'm mixed right now about that game because I know we played Flacco in the past and he's always given us competition.
We are projected to not playing Joe Flacco.
Really?
We are playing, they're looking to start Zach Wilson. Got him.
Are you serious?
Yes, Zach Wilson is projected to make a comeback and start that game. Yeah, and Joe Flacco has played, in my opinion, some of his best football.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! There we go. Oh, dude, I suck.
oh, it happens.
Let's play another quick game because that was too fast.
Yep.
Um,
But them starting Zach Wilson.
Eddie Longs, man, we appreciate you chopping it up with you too, man. It was really good talking to you. Glad to have you as a viewer. We hope to see you in the. I hope to see you in the future talking more Pittsburgh. We'd love to see that, man. We'd love to see that. All right. Let's see though. Let's do. You got your phone with you?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and look up the 2018 NFL Draft. Go through Wikipedia and scroll like to the selections part, and let's look at every pick after Terrell Edmonds, and let's see who we could have drafted.
Okay. So.
See how bad it really is.
All right. So. We picked him at number 28. Okay. So we passed up on Tevin Bryan.
Taven Bryan is terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Mike Hughes.
He's an offensive lineman, right?
He's actually a cornerback.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard anything about him.
Sony Michel.
He's terrible.
And get this, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, man. Okay, so there's your first fucking MVP quarterback that we could have drafted. We could have drafted him as a replacement to Ben Roethlisberger and worked him in our system like they did with Joe Flacco and told Big Ben to hit the let's go back to Rocky. Hit the road.
Right. And now in the second round, we also passed up on Nick Chubb.
We could have used a 1-2 tandem because that was 2000. No, we drafted James Conner that year, right? No, that was. No, yes, that was the year we drafted James Conner. I
feel like Nick Chubb would have been better.
I mean, yeah, obviously looking at it now, but there's a lot of people here with us. I downed one, but I'm like dead.
But I'm gonna look through all the safeties real quick after this.
All right, yeah, we'll do
and
that.
See what we all missed because those don't really matter because like we picked a safety, right? So let's see what's going on here. Good Chuck Splash. Sorry.
All good, brother. Oh shit. Oops. But I'm definitely sure there is got to be a player or two that we just completely like goofed up on.
Oh yeah. And it's happened to every team, honestly.
Oh, I'm sure, but like, what's it called? He was such a bad pick. Terrell Edmonds was such a bad selection in my eyes that like this has to be, you know. You dead?
I just keep getting. I'll keep it down. Yeah, I'm down again.
It's all good. All good.
Edmonds was a terrible pick, but yeah.
Where is he? Where is he?
I'll send him down right now.
I see him.
Just give me a second.
Oh, I missed him twice.
Oh wow! Get this. So we actually passed up on Jesse Bates the third.
Wow. We
That
passed up
hurts.
on Jesse Bates. We could have gotten him in the first round. I mean, no one knows he was about to be this good, but hold on.
Also, get this, Justin Reed too.
Oh yeah, dude. And I said I wanted Justin Reed. I wanted Justin Reed. He was one of the players who I desperately wanted that year. He was one of those guys who I said, oh shit. He's one of those guys who Oh, I'm down.
I gotcha.
Okay, his team. He's low. This guy's low. Oh, dude. Oh, he was not low. Never mind.
That's alright. Let's go back to the lobby and talk a little bit more. Because we got some.
I think we should go ahead and call it after we talk about the rest of the picks because we're at 45 minutes. And
Okay,
I don't really like making these more than 50 minutes.
That's alright.
All right,
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna go ahead and look through the draft with you.
Okay, so yeah, so we were on Reed. I know that. But
Wow.
also, think about this. In the third round, okay, third
let's see.
round, we missed Tracy Walker. Who was on the
He's on the
Detroit.
Lions, but is he? I haven't heard his name. Is he good?
I heard he's pretty good.
I mean,
So is Ronnie Harrison.
Ronnie Harrison, dude. Yeah. The three players that I wanted was Ronnie Harrison from Alabama, Justin Reed he played at LSU, right? No, he played at Stanford. Justin Reed and another player who I wanted was and those are the two I know I wanted the most. Mason Cole was drafted that draft in the third round.
So is Jordan Whitehead.
Let's see, Josie
And
Jewell
Kaiser White.
Josie Jewell from Iowa. That was another player who I really wanted. The Pittsburgh, and he's pretty solid. Antonio Callaway, man, he from Florida, man. He was.
Pittsburgh got two players that I feel like were busts in this draft too. Like we also got Marcus Allen out of Penn State. Don't get me wrong, he was good in college, but
He hasn't done anything in the NFL.
Another safety that was just not good.
Yeah, I mean he's a middle linebacker for us. He still plays with us, but I mean, he's more of like a special teams backup middle linebacker kind of guy.
That Sean Elliott was a 6th round pick. He was okay, I heard. I think he's a backup though.
Jordan Thomas,
And
tight end. He is. Oh, never mind. Different guy. Braxton Berrios. He's for the Jets. He's pretty solid. Javon Wims. Marcel Aitman. Man, we just really like a lot of these guys. Just really, really bad that we should have drafted. Way better than, fucking Terrell Edmonds.
oh yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and call her a night on the stream. Guys, we appreciate you listening to us, playing video games, sucking at them, and talking a little Steeler football.
We'll definitely be doing this more often. This was actually really fun being with you, Dustin.
Buddy,
Thank you again.
Oh, yeah, bud. It's always fun doing these. All right, man. I love the football, and I love the Pittsburgh Steelers. Talk to y'all probably at some point in the near future.
Go Steelers.